Yeah, hi. Hi.
Uh,
Nice to meet you.
yeah. So, what is your full name?
My full name is Sri Vibhavan Balram.
And what is your company's name?
Company is called CloudByte. Uh, I actually left the company late last year.
So, how long did CloudBuy last?
CloudByte is still in existence. I'm not associated with it anymore. But we started the company in late 2010.
Oh, and okay. So, what is your view on entrepreneurship?
That's an interesting question. I think it's a very difficult job, right? Um, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody with a weak heart. But at the same time, I think it can be very exciting when you ultimately succeed and see the light of day, especially when your customer uses your product. It's actually a great thrill to see that, even if it is one or two customers. So it's I think it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of pain in the beginning, but over time it gets very exciting.
Yeah. So, like when you just started this company, the pain it took to
Okay.
make this company, like manage all the people when you just make this company.
See, I think the very first challenge is really to keep your focus on what you're doing, right? Because in the beginning it is very easy to lose that focus. So if you just have to, and there's nobody actually forcing you to keep the focus. So you are free to actually go away and do something else. So it's very, very important to keep coming back to your core issue that you're trying to solve or the problem you're trying to solve and say that it is important for me to solve it and motivate yourself. So I think in the initial days, a very critical factor is motivating yourself to actually do the work. Because there's nobody, I mean, when you're working for somebody else, there's somebody sitting on your head all the time, right? Saying you should do this work. And so you're kind of fighting deadlines and meeting somebody else's requirement. Here there is nobody telling you that. So you can easily goof off, right? And do nothing. And you cannot make progress. So it's very important to keep milestones for yourself. Even weekly or monthly milestones saying, by this time I have to get this done, by this time I have to get that done. And there are several, there are things which you have to do because, for example, setting up a company, doing all the paperwork for that, all those are mundane things you have to do. But without that, you can't make progress. And there is stuff that you have to do with related to what your company does, right? Which is more difficult. And then the other thing is, of course, talking to customers. So those things are things which you have to force yourself to do. Because customers, when you first try to talk to them, they'll always try to put you off. And if you get put off by that, then very soon you're not really doing anything useful. So you have to be very focused on what you are building and trying to get your customers yes, to begin with.
Okay. So, after you were managing all these people and you get your focus on your company, what are the successes in your company?
So the success is actually it is relative because initially when you get your first customer, whether he or she pays for it or not, it's a thrill, right? That's the first milestone which really excites you. And then of course even before that it is when some investors believe in you and actually fund you. Right? That's a big thrill. And that is a big milestone which you have to celebrate along. And then of course as you grow, right, every customer is really a big thing. Right? It's a big, what do I say? I would say it's a big event which you need to celebrate as you go along. Even up to you get 25, 30 customers. And I'm talking about the enterprise space where getting a customer is not a trivial exercise. It's a 6 month cycle.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you.